We have reached the 20th day of hearing, and we have progressed well to date. I thank those who have been very supportive in attending to the inquiry. And as we progresses on, I know we could get through a lot of things that we need to go through for the benefit of every one of us. Before I go any further into hearing this morning, I'll call upon the council to take us through.
Commissioner.
Morning.
Commissioner, I'd like to mention or start with item number 6 on the list. That's in relation to the return of summons number 7. Summons 7 was issued to the Acting Secretary, Department of Treasury, Mr. Andrew Oike.
Yes.
Ms. Motukea Wharf from the Department of Treasury is here on Mr. Oike's behalf.
Good morning.
Council's name is Kewa, initial MIIPF for Acting Secretary, Department of Treasury.
Yes.
Commissioner, I'm pleased to inform the Commission that we are finally ready to formally tender the documents produced by the Acting Secretary. You recall that initially the Secretary produced some documents, and then thereafter some more documents were produced to the Commission progressively. And we'll finalize the list and give it a copy to Ms. Kewa, who have, and they've indicated that, they've given the consent for all these documents produced by the Acting Secretary to be formally tendered and admitted into the body of evidence, Commissioner. There's about 73 documents in total. I have the documents here with me, and we've decided to have them tendered and marked as exhibits Treasury-AO-1 all the way to Treasury-AO-73. So if the Commission could, I seek to have those documents tendered and marked accordingly in the manner that I've indicated. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Council. In response to that, summons number 7, it's Acting Secretary, Department of Treasury. And again, yes, Council, I admit those 72 documents produced by Department of Treasury, Acting Secretary to the Commission, into evidence and correspondingly mark them as exhibits Treasury-AO-01 to Treasury-AO-73 inclusive. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. May I be excused?
Yes, you can be excused from Vice then.
Sorry, Commissioner. If I could get a direction for summons number 7 to be extended to the 14th of April.
Yes, Council. Similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 7 dated 6 January 2022 issued to Acting Secretary, Department of Treasury, Mr. Andrew Aweke, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. I now move on to item number 7, which is the return of summons number 8, which was issued to the State Solicitor, Mr. Daniel Rolpagara.
Yes.
Commissioner, we've done an exhibit list, and there's only one document that needs to be, that has issues in terms of the page numbering. We need to sort that out first with the State Solicitor, and then come back and have those documents tendered. I've spoken to the State Solicitor and brought to his attention the issues which I've just mentioned, and we've agreed for this summons to be extended to the 14th of April 2022 as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Council. Again, in response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 8, dated 27 January 2022, issued to State Solicitor Mr. Daniel Rolpagara, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022, at about 10 a.m. for mention, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner, item number 8, which is the return of summons number 9. Summons 9 was issued to the Attorney General, Dr. Eric Kwa. Ms. Miriam Kears is here on behalf of Dr. Kwa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very good morning, Chairman.
Good morning.
Council's name is Ms. Kears, Miriam Kears. I appear on behalf of the Attorney General and Secretary, Dr. Eric Kwa, just to provide an update on where we're at since our last appearance. The documents that were needed to be lodged and served at the NEC Secretariat has already been dispatched to them, so the matters are now within their courts to progress and to take up to NEC. So I can't say anything further than to perhaps ask that we can probably come back when the matter next returns at a suitable time to just inform yourself as to whether or not the decision has been made to share that document here. So, Commissioner, I hope we can have your indulgence in that regard and be allowed for that process to complete itself with the NEC Secretariat.
Thank you. You asked for time on that, and I consider that based on the nature of the information that you have with you. Therefore, in response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 9, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Attorney General Dr. Eric Kwa, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thank you. If I may be excused, please.
Yes, you
Thank
can be excused from the bus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please, the Commission, if I may mention item number 9, which is the return of summons number 13. Summons 13 was issued to the Minister for Finance, the Honourable Sir John Pundari.
Yes, Councillor.
Thank you. Commissioner, I'm going to ask for this one to be extended to the 14th as well. We've done an exhibit list. All we need to do is just to obtain the consent of Sir John Pundari for the documents to be formally tendered. And we saw this consent, but he hasn't replied as yet. So we need to be certain of his confirmation. So a direction for this one to be extended to the 14th of April.
Yes, Council, thank you. In response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 13, dated 27th of January 2022, issued to Minister for Finance, Honourable Sir John Pundari, Member of Parliament, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at about 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated this 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner, I move on to item number 13,
Yes.
which is the return of summons number 18. Summons 18 was issued to the Secretary for the Department of Prime Minister and NEC, Mr. Ivan Pomalu.
Yes.
Commissioner, I will ask for this one to be extended to the 14th as well, 14th of April. Thank you.
Yes, in response to that, again, the Commission directs that summons number 18, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Secretary, Department of Prime Minister and NEC, Mr. Ivan Pomalu, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
As the Commission pleases. Commissioner, those are all my matters. I will now hand over to Mr. Guerra to deal with the balance of the matters. Thank you.
Thank you, Council.
First mention I'd like to mention is the item number 1, return of summons number 1. Summons issued to PNG Ports Corporation Limited, Commissioner.
Yes.
Now, Commissioner, there are a number of documents we seek to tender. Commissioner, there's an exhibit list that we've compiled, and we've marked the documents in accordance with that list. Now, those were documents produced to summons number 1. They were produced under a letter dated 10th March 2022 from PNG Ports Corporation Limited. Now, Commissioner, we propose that the documents be added to the documents already tendered and be marked accordingly as PNG Ports -23 to PNG Ports -28.
Yes, thank you, Council. Yes, Council, in response to that, I admit each of the documents tendered by Fego or Kiniafa, pursuant to summons number 1, into evidence and marked each of them as exhibits PNG Ports 23 to PNG Ports 28 inclusive, respectively. And similarly, in relation to that, the Commission also directs that summons number 1 dated 10 December 2021, issued to PNG Ports Corporation Limited, is discharged, dated the 7th day of April 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Yes, that is the state of play, that we also ask that summons be discharged, and we note that the summons has been discharged accordingly. Commissioner, moving on to the second item on the list, return of summons number 2, issued to Kumul Consolidated Holdings, in particular Professor David Kavanamore. A similar situation there, Commissioner. You will recall that a number of folders, namely 6 folders, were produced by KCH through Professor Kavanamore by way of letter dated 15th March 2022. Commissioner, in that situation, we've also compiled a list, and we ask that those documents be admitted to the list of documents already tendered into evidence, and the documents to be marked as KCH 95 to KCH 121 inclusive.
Thank you, Council. In respect to that, yes, Council, I admit each of the documents tendered by Professor David Kavanamore into evidence and mark each of them as exhibits KCH 95 to KCH 121 inclusive, respectively. And similarly, the Commission directs that summons number 2, dated 10 December 2021, issued to Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited, is discharged, dated the 7th day of April 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, moving on to item number 3, is returns of summons number 3 issued to Curtin Brothers Holdings NG Limited. Commissioner, we are still finalizing the list of documents there. We will propose that the summons be extended to the 14th of April, by which time we will be in a position to formally tender documents relating to summons number 3. So if a direction could be issued to that effect.
Thank you. Again, the Commission, and in response to that, directs that summons number 3, dated 10 December 2021, issued to Curtin Brothers Holdings NG Limited, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, dated the 7th day of April 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, if I could also mention item number 4, return of summons number 4. Commissioner, that's a summons issued to Bellimo number 39 Limited. Similar situation there, Commissioner. We will be in a position to tender documents produced by Ballymore number 13 Limited on the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. So if the summons could be extended to that date and time.
Yes, thank you, Council. In consideration to that, the Commission directs that summons number 4, dated 10 December 2021, issued to Ballymore number 39 Ltd, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you.
Commissioner, item number 5 is return of summons number 5, issued to BSP Financial Group Limited, namely the company secretary, Ms. Mary Jones. Commissioner, we have gone through the production exercise and documents were tendered by Ms. Mary Jones. We are satisfied that there are no further documents to be produced by BSP Financial Group Limited pursuant to that particular summons. So we ask that summons number 5 be formally discharged.
Yes, the Commission also is satisfied with that, and therefore directs that summons number 5, dated 6 January 2022, issued to BSP Financial Group Limited, is now discharged, dated the 7th day of April 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, moving on to item number 10 is return of summons number 14, issued to the Secretary, Department of Lands, Mr. Benjamin Sampson. Commissioner, in that particular summons, we've compiled a list of exhibits and circulated to the legal officer, Ms. Sonja Hoa, to confirm the list for purposes of tendering the documents. Because we have not heard back from Ms. Sonja Hoa, we should be in a position to tender documents relating to summons number 14 by the 14th of April 2022. And as such, we ask that the summons be extended to that date and time.
Thank you, Council. Again, the Commission directs that summons number 14, dated the 27th of January 2022, issued to Secretary, Department of Lands and Physical Planning, Mr. Benjamin Sampson, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Again, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. The next item is item number 11, return of summons number 15, issued to the Registrar of Titles, Mr. Ala Ane. Commissioner, similar situation there. That's also a matter in which we are dealing with Ms. Sonja Hoa. And once we hear from her, which we anticipate before the 14th of next week, we should be able to tender the documents by the 14th when the matter next returns. As such, we request that summons number 15 be extended to 14th April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. In response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 15, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Register of Titles, Mr. Ala Ane, is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention, dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. Next item is 12, return of summons number 16, issued to the Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, Honorable John Rosso, MP. Commissioner, same situation there, in which we are dealing with, or rather corresponding with Ms. Sonja Hoa, and we should be in a position to tender documents through a confirmed list by consent of the Minister on the 14th of April 2022, and as such we ask that summons number 16 is extended to 14th April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. Again, in response to that, the Commission directs that summons number 16, dated 27 January 2022, issued to Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, Honorable John Rosso. Member of Parliament is further extended to Thursday, the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated the 7th day of April 2022, and again authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Item number 14 is return of summons number 19. Commissioner, that is a summons issued to the Valuer General, Mr. Gabriel Michael. Commissioner, in terms of the production of the documents is concerned, Mr. Michael has produced all documents relating to the summons. You will recall he was required to be cross-examined by persons who were potentially affected by the evidence he had given in relation to the valuation, or rather the conflicting valuations he had given. Now, we have yet to confirm the date on which Mr. Michael will be available for cross-examination. At this stage, we ask that his summons 19, be extended for mention to the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention.
Thank you, Council. I'm satisfied with that, and therefore the Commission directs that summons number 19, dated 10 February 2022, issued to Valuer General, Mr. Gabriel Michael, is further extended to Thursday, 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. for mention. Dated the 7th day of April 2022 and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
Commission pleases. Commissioner, the next item is item number 15, return of summons number 20. That was issued to the Independent Consumer and Competition Commission, in particular the Chief Commissioner and CEO, Mr. Paulus Ayn. Commissioner, the ICCC has produced documents pursuant to that summons by way of letter dated 10 March 2022. Commissioner, we propose to tender the documents that have been produced by the Commission. The documents we propose to tender are to be marked as ICCC number 1 through to ICCC 8 inclusive, Commissioner. And after marking them, if the summons issued to ICCC could be discharged.
In response to that, Council, the Commission directs that summons number 20, dated 10 March 2022, issued to ICCC Chief Commissioner Mr. Paulus Ayn, is now discharged, dated the 7th day of April 2022. Again authorized by the Commission. And also, I also formally admit that this document is extended as exhibit into evidence it's to ICCC 1 to ICCC 8 inclusive respectively. Council?
Yes, Commissioner.
Yeah.
And then you can now formally discharge the summons.
And in relation to that, after that, the Commissioner directs that summons number 20, dated 10 March 2022, issued to ICCC Chief Commissioner Mr. Paulus Ayn, is discharged, dated the 7th day of April 2022, and authorized by the Commission. Thank you, Council.
As the Commission pleases. Commission, the last item on the list is item number 16. That's basically to give a general status of on the update of responses to press statement number 7 of 2022. So just in terms of informing the public, there's been a total of 3 responses we received from the public, namely Brian Riches, Mr. Stanley Alphonse, the former PNG Ports CEO, and as of yesterday, Mrs. Juliana Kubak, who was the Secretary for the Department of National Planning and Monitoring. So there's been a total of 3 responses to the 24 persons identified in the list. Commissioner, in those circumstances, to progress the giving of evidence relating to those persons, we will obviously be applying for summonses to be issued in due course, to be issued by yourself for compelling the attendance of the witnesses who have not responded to the invitation by way of that press release. So we're just giving an update to the public as to the status of the responses or otherwise in relation to press statement number 7. Thank you, Commissioner. Otherwise, there are no further matters scheduled for this morning. We note that the summonses have been extended to the 14th of April 2022 at 10 a.m. So if there is no other business, Commissioner, we suggest that the hearing of the Commission be adjourned to that date and time.
Thank you, Council, for guiding us through this morning. Just short remarks in relation to the press statement. I have made an earlier appeal to the public and for those interested persons concerned that this Commission of Inquiry is for the public and it's important for all of us. And I made a sole appeal to those out there that please make yourself available as and when needed so that it helps the course of this Commission of Inquiry as we progress onward. And again, all the we have now adjourned all those since the 14th of April 2022, and until we come back to deal with all those, and we don't have any other issues to deal with this morning as advised by our council, Associate, you can proceed with the adjournment of the hearing to the 14th of April 2022.